Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Full Sail University and welcome to NXT Week 2. Dave Easton and Tim Price with you at ringside.
Oh yes, it is certainly great to be here for NXT. Now, who is the GM?
We will find out tonight as NXT moves into a new era here in Season 7. Who will be the new GM? We will find out here tonight.
Someone good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we kick things off after War Party debuted and beat the Tag Team Champions last week. This week, they get a Tag Team title shot, and in this multiverse, Miller's lovely at home. Let's get it on.
But yeah, War Party, can they make 2 wins in a row? I mean, they had a tremendous debut. Can they win the titles?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, they are the challengers. Please welcome War Party.
Of course, it was last week that War Party defeated the NXT Tag Team Champions in Anderson and Miller, and they have this opportunity to become Tag Team Champions in only their second match here on NXT.
The Savage, the Viking, of course, known as War Party, signed in the off-season, made a huge statement last week by defeating the Tag Team Champions, getting a Tag Team title shot tonight, and well, could we be seeing new Tag Team Champions here? And as Tim said, in only their second match.
It could very well happen. I mean, yeah, War Party are a destructive team, and I could definitely see them being, the new Tag Team Champions for NXT after this match is all over.
I've got to tell you one thing, Tim. It is the atmosphere around here at NXT. You can feel like something big is about to happen here tonight. We're going to get a new GM, of course, but we have a stacked card here tonight. And they don't want to go. Fans don't want to go anywhere.
They certainly don't yet. We have a stacked show ahead of us with a stacked roster for NXT. And yes, look at the way it's kicking off. It's kicking off with the tag team titles on the line.
Well, we are waiting for the Tag Team Champions. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. They are, of course, the current NXT Tag Team Champions, Jacob Anderson and Nick Miller.
Well, for the sake of Jacob Anderson and Nick Miller, when it comes to the NXT Tag Team titles, they better have made sure that, they've learned from what happened last week. And, of course, maybe scouted out War Party better with looking at, their matches from the European independent scene and found a weakness.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shock, as I said, last week, War Party coming in and defeating the Tag Team Champions. They've had to have done their homework. They've had 7 days to prepare, of course, but to be thrown into a tag team title opportunity, of course, that's more pressure. Maybe the pressure here, Tim, is on the challengers.
Yeah, so I think the pressure will now be on the challengers to become tag team champions. Yes, they have that win over the tag team champions in non-title action, but when the championship is on the line, it brings a different element, and that's what this match is all about.
The NXT Tag Team Championships on the line here at Full Sail University. You can see another sold-out crowd, of course, as she forgot to turn the mic on again.
Jojo!
The button,
you dumb bitch!
Oh, for God's sake. Well, we apologise, ladies and gentlemen, that she only seems to work her mic on 205 Live, which is really strange. Don't understand that at all.
She should learn.
She's only been here, 2 seasons now?
Yeah. I think she needs a replacement.
But of course, let's forget about JoJo. Let's talk about this match, Tim. If you are the challengers here, what do you do to go about winning those tag team gold?
I mean, what War Party needs to do is exactly what they did last week, is show that, aggressive side of her pairs, that, nasty edge they have, and really use their power game to their advantage. But they've also got to think up maybe some new stuff to throw off the tag team champions.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, if you haven't got your bet in already, please do so. Also, remember, very quickly, do like and retweet the official NSW tweet. Even make your own tweet. How about that? How about telling everyone that they are here? They are missing out on great NXT action on a Sunday night, of course, delayed from last night. We hope that that hasn't put you off your weekend, but a great end to the weekend, of course.
It definitely is. Oh, look at this. Just knee into the back along a crossface. And Nick Mill's in some serious trouble here.
Nice.
I wonder what Nick's thinking in his mind.
Well, you've got to be thinking that defeat 7 days ago, not the best way to get off this season. And oh my goodness, look at this.
Oh, no. What are they going for here?
Oh, heart attack! Oh, wow.
Yeah, big heart attack.
My goodness, early on here, the War Party in complete control. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what a tease.
I know. I wasn't just speaking about what the loss last week that Nick will have me thinking about that, but what's happened in the multiverse?
Oh, of course. We send our condolences out to Nick Miller in other universes, of course. But he's all right. He's happy here, so we're all good.
Yes. But so, oh no, look at that check wrist and a kick straight to the face there. And that was, what is, I don't know what
Malcolm Justice
was doing there.
As the tag team champions were back in control. I don't know if Nick Miller has sort of an injury. You could see that he was sort of favouring the shoulder. Maybe that's what the referee was looking at. But as I say, on the outside here, this could be.
No.
Oh my God! Look at this. No, nice reversal. No. Anderson using his quickness here.
But look at these punches. It's having like very little effect. Now,
wait a minute. Oh, into the side of the ring. And Anderson in complete control here all of a sudden.
Yeah, Nick Miller and Jacob may be thinking of, a count out victory here. Well, maybe not.
Not now. Nice elbow. They could get counted out. Well, of course, they can get counted out. The championships won't change hands. Of course, it has to be pinfall or submission for the tag team championships. Wait a minute here. Oh, drilled him.
Yeah, drilled him down, and that could be it. But no, Jack Madison not done here.
Sends him into the corner, and Nick Miller with a cheap shot. And look at this. Oh my God, how quick was that to turn it around?
That was so quick, especially from a big guy like that. And oh God, there's that string. That's is that the Viking or the Savage?
I do believe that's the Viking. Look at this.
Oh no, he has him up.
Oh
goodness, big Death Valley driver.
And you can see the air being driven out of Jacob Anderson here. Tag team champions who were in control. Look at this referee. Oh, no way. We seen this last week. Oh,
winged Viking.
Oh my God, that could be it. We could have new tag team champions here.
We could.
2. No, kick out at 2. And a nice miss, by the way, by the Savage.
Yeah, great miss.
Bets have now closed, ladies and gentlemen. The champions 56.8 on our Twitch chat. And oh, what a clothesline. And a second.
Goodness, look at these shots. They are nasty. And a jumping clothesline.
Tag team champions. Anderson needs a tag here desperately.
He really does, but it's not looking good. Oh, big cross body.
And just look at the size of this guy. Into the cover this time. Miller, slow to get in. Oh, he was cut off. Oh, 2 count only. So close to being new tag team champions, but Anderson gets the shoulder up.
He does in the nick of time, but yeah, that was ridiculously close to having new tag team champions. Nick Miller and Jacob Anderson are in so much trouble of losing their championships.
Now,
oh no, not again.
He is. He's looking for it again, Oh my God. Anderson in so much trouble here. Drilled into the mat. And there's no Miller to save him this time. This could do it for new tag team champions. We have new NXT tag team champions.
My God, who can stop War Party? This is their second match in NXT, and they have just claimed the tag team titles.
A new dawn in NXT and a new dawn in the tag team division as War Party take the championships here tonight. In only their second match, we have new NXT tag team champions.
Well, this is a huge change in the landscape for NXT. Good Lord, who can stop War Party? I mean, yeah, it's early days, but they're looking unstoppable.
That is a huge win, ladies and gentlemen, and we have new tag team champions. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you 4 times a week. Raw on a Tuesday, main event on a Wednesday, SmackDown on a Thursday, and of course NXT will going back to its usual Saturday slot next weekend. Make sure you join us 4 times a week, and you can build up points to win prizes.
Well, you certainly can. You don't want to miss out on any of the action from NSW.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is the debut in NXT of Tiberius Dupree as he takes on Brian Diaz. Coming up next here in NXT.
John, I'm so glad to see Tiberius Dupree now in NXT. I'm so glad he's back.
Former, of course, 205 Live competitor.
And former Cruiserweight champion.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, introduce him first. Please welcome Brian Diaz.
Well, Brian Diaz will look to especially well ruin, of course, the debut of Tiberius Dupree in NXT. Brian Diaz had to look to everything's power to do just that, but I don't think this man can defeat the greatness that is Betterness.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, Diaz was a part of that triple threat match last week with Callie Wright and Blake Cruz. Didn't come out on the winning end on that time. Hasn't really been really positive on Twitter this week. Tim, Brian Diaz maybe just second doubting himself. Is that a good thing to do? Going into someone when you've going in against someone like Tiberius here tonight?
Certainly not. You never want to be going around second guessing yourself. Otherwise, people like Tiberius Dupree will capitalize on that and will beat you very quickly. You got to go into every match believing that you can get the job done, that you are the top guy or girl, depending on what division you're in, and that no one can stop you.
And you have to also think, Tim, with the draft coming up on Raw after we come back in the new year, do you think that everybody, they've got to be thinking, maybe a change of show? Maybe that's what Brian Diaz needs. Maybe he's thinking a change of show coming in January.
Very well could be thinking that a change show could really help him out. But, well, can he get past Betterness? That is the question.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from his mansion in Paris, please welcome Tiberius Dupree. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Tiberius Betterness Dupree. Yes, he is a former Cruiserweight champion now here on NXT. What a signing for NXT. Tiberius, of course, well, he lit up the Cruiserweight division here for a couple of seasons. Now looking to make a name for himself here on the NXT brand. Can Tiberius win in his debut match here on NXT, or will Brian Diaz spoil the party? Remember, ladies and gentlemen, to get your bets in if you haven't done so already. Remember, as always, do like and retweet the official NSW tweet to play Risk It for a Biscuit. You must be in the stream at the end of the show. Also, why not make your own tweet? Tell everybody where we are. Of course, a lot of controversy in and surrounding NXT, of course, with a certain Brent Cole debuting later on today, so it's a wonder we haven't seen some new faces around here.
But sorry, I was just in pure awe of that man. Look at him.
I understand. But it is different. This is not 205 Live. This is NXT, and we are underway in Tiberius. Oh, look at that! Tiberius tried a cheap shot there, tried a quick start, and Diaz catches him with the suplex.
Diaz just got lucky there. Tiberius Betterness Dupree is just the greatest man that is going to be on NXT now.
Yeah, but if he keeps getting like that, it might not be much longer that he might be in this matchup. Gotta say, Diaz looks in fantastic shape. And Diaz has come out of the block. Has Diaz been putting us all off the scent here, Tim? This is a question you've got to ask. Maybe he's been trying to downplay his chances, but really, he's confident all along.
That could possibly be the thing. It'd be a good way to trick your opponent into them believing that they've just caught you outright. But Tiberius Bettinus Dupree is smarter than that. He never underestimates his opponent. That's why he is a former cruiserweight champion.
But look at this. Oh my goodness, what a shot by Diaz. And look at this, already going for the armbar. Looking to hyperextend the elbow.
No, but look at this. Tiberius able to gather. Look at these nasty punches right to the temple, it looked like.
And now where's Diaz? And look at this. Is Tiberius doubting himself? I think he is, you know.
Nah, he's not down himself. He's just playing some mind games here with Brian Diaz.
Yeah, but the thing is, he might get caught here. And, into the hardest part of the ring. Of course, remember, Tiberius is a French model, of course. And oh my God! Gets dumped on his head. Welcome to NXT. And again!
Oh, come on. Brian Diaz should respect Tiberius Bettinus Dupree and know that Tiberius is so much better than him. Goodness. Such disrespect. And again to the face.
Oh, look out.
No.
Super kick.
Not the face of Tiberius.
Has
this
that
is ridiculous.
just knocked out the Frenchman?
No, it hasn't.
No.
See?
2 count only. My goodness. Diaz. Is he stalking? Well, oops. Looking to see if he can stalk the Frenchman. Oh, good night.
No, stop kicking the face.
That's it. He's out. I think Diaz has just put away Tiberius.
No, he's kicking out.
He has.
What?
Diaz has just upset the odds and has rused the whole NSW universe by picking up a huge win here tonight.
Well, you know what? I'm shocked. You know, the disrespect that was shown to Tiberius Bettinus Dupree is just appalling. This man cheated kick continuously going to the face.
I have to tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. The Twitch chat, again wrong, just slightly, but Diaz, well, if you're going by the Twitch chat, picking up an upset here tonight.
Because they just knew that Tiberius Bettinus Dupree is the better man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, remember NXT's first takeover of the season is Takeover Chicago, and it comes your way on the 26th of January. Make sure you've got that marked in your diary because it is going to be a hell of a show live from the Windy City, Chicago. As I say, one for your diary coming up in late January.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge show for NXT. I can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to have the Charlotte Omega Open Challenge because here she comes, ladies and gentlemen, the NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte Omega.
Well, I gotta wonder. I mean, this is an incredibly brave move on Omega's part. You know, do this open challenge to face anyone in the ring. But the problem with this is she can't scout who she's going to be in the ring with, so that could cost her in this matchup.
Well, Charlotte Omega, nearly 200 days as NXT Women's Champion. I said last week, of course, that she was going to call out. She's open chance. She said anyone can step up. I do believe we're going to hear from Charlotte Omega right now.
We are, and I just wonder who's going to step up.
I have been NXT Women's Champion for 197 days, and tonight I am making an open challenge to anyone in the back to step up and take me on. And if you beat me, I will go to the new GM and I will give you a title match.
That is huge for Charlotte Omega. I mean, yeah, I commend the bravery of this. I just don't know if it's the smartest move.
So I am asking anyone in the back to step up and come down here, and I mean anyone. This is open to any woman in the back who wants to take on the All-American girl, so let's go.
I mean, this is a huge opportunity for whoever takes this challenge, whoever, answers her.
Wait a minute. What the?
What? What the? Oh my, what?
Well, I've heard of an open challenge, ladies and gentlemen, but this is a huge shock.
This is a huge shock. Sophia Starr back in NXT?
What? We haven't seen this girl in a couple of seasons now. And Sophia Starr back in NSW?
Yeah, she's back in NSW, back in NXT. She has 2 R's.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Well, she's always had 2 R's.
I know, but oh dear.
And of course, the wife of Travis Kether.
And the wife of Travis Kelce, but this is definitely a shock to NXT. Well, we thought that them undisputed people were going to shock the system.
I tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, it is a huge night. I've told you it's a huge night, and here we go. Sophia Starr. Well, I think Charlotte Omega may have just bitten off more than she can chew here.
Possibly because, I'll say about scouting, in most cases, Charlotte Omega could at least, scout every NXT woman, on the roster in some way. She could have scouted, but she had no clue Sophia Starr was coming back, so there's no way she could have scouted her.
Well, you have to say, this has been one of those nights already, and well, is Charlotte Omega backing off?
Oh, maybe she does feel she's bitten off more than she could chew. I don't think she's prepared for this.
Drop kick right to the back of Charlotte Omega. And I say, Omega, the women's champion, looks stunned here. Of course, she said, if you can beat me, I will go to the GM, the new GM. And ladies and gentlemen, I've got some breaking news. We are going to find out who the new GM is next after this contest.
Oh my goodness, so that is huge. So, we straight off got to find out who the new GM is after this match. And I guess if Sophia Starr does win this match, well, Charlotte Omega's going to, hang out and back. And, oh, good Lord, though. That ain't going to help Sophia Starr, though.
They don't count out Charlotte Omega. She has not been women's champion for 197 days for a reason. And that huge stun gun onto the top rope. And now, well, Omega will just wear down Sophia Starr. You've got to think there may be a bit of ring rust, of course. Sophia has been travelling the world, getting her craft, of course, and also in that meantime, of course, marrying Travis Kether. But, as I said, NXT, NSW is a completely different thing to other feds.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, she's, been keeping herself, away from ring rust with, spending time in Japan, in Mexico, all over the world. But yeah, it's a different ball game in NSW. Oh, goodness. Right into the corner goes Omega.
Look at this now. Knee right into the face. I can't believe that Sophia Starr's back. I'm so stunned. As I said, we haven't seen her. Oh my God!
What a kick!
Right to the dome of our women's champion, and Charlotte Omega could be out.
She could be out. She looks out. There's a cover hook at the leg.
No! The left shoulder pops up, and that is only two. And, well, Sophia Starr, well, oh no, this could be the end.
Oh no, she's wanting to end this, but what with?
No! Charlotte Omega countered. Sophia Starr looking for the star cutter, but not going to get it on this occasion. And, well, Charlotte Omega knew what was coming. No, she tried one. That's going to be reversed. Double knees.
I don't know how wise it is to try and go for Sophia's own move against her, but she's able to scout that. And look at this, wrenching on her head and her neck.
My goodness. I do believe I'm being told, ladies and gentlemen, there's trouble in the stars. She has renamed it. Of course, it used to be called the Star Cutter, but she's called it Trouble in the Stars. Much catchier name. Much
catchier. Is that the name she moved? Yeah, what she named the kick?
No, apparently that's the cutter. I do believe. That's what I'm being told.
Oh, okay.
But no, let's call the kick Trouble in the Stars. That's much better. What in the hell?
What is? Oh my goodness! What is Charlotte doing here? This could take some serious strength.
Goodness me!
Jesus.
That is strength from our women's champion. Could she have put away Sophia Starr with that one?
Oh, look at the hand, though.
No! Oh. 2 count anyway. Doesn't matter. But yeah, you're totally right. Malcolm Justice completely missing that. And there's the drop kick by Sophia Starr. By Charlotte Omega. This the second one. The athleticism of this girl. No bounds. Nice cross body. Sophia Starr in all sorts of trouble now. Can Charlotte Omega put away? Belly to America!
A big belly to America, and that could be enough to put away Sophia Starr here.
Cover! No!
No!
My goodness. Yes, yeah, it is trouble in the stars is the kick.
Ah.
So I thank you for the confirmation there, ladies and
gentlemen. There it is!
Oh!
Trouble in the stars.
With 2 R's.
With 2 of them.
That could do it. This time, for the win. Justice down for the pin. And again, Omega kicks out.
And Omega able to kick out of trouble in the stars. Oh, but is she now thinking of that star cutter?
If she can finish off the women's champion, cutter!
Hits it!
That should do it. Into the cover, hook of the leg. Sophia Starr, welcome back to NXT.
John, what a victory for Sophia Starr. Her return to NXT, and well, Omega better make, good on her promise of going to the GM once we find out who it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Sophia Starr, and our Twitch chat, 27.1. They are not having a good night.
They're not, but a huge victory for Sophia Starr.
Big win for the returning Sophia Starr. Will she get that NXT Women's Championship match? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Josh Lowe. My guest at this time is the new GM of NXT, and ladies and gentlemen, this man has done so much in the wrestling world, and now he is ready to take NXT to the next level.
So who is it? Cameraman, turn around, right around.
Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, NXT's new GM, Christian.
Oh.
And Christian, first, welcome to NXT. Can you tell everyone your plans for NXT going forward, and do you have anything to say to the NSW fans?
Well, I think Christian could be a great pick for NXT's GM. Let's hope he can do just as good as $1 Million Jason.
Well, Josh, thanks. First off, thanks for the welcome. I have been really busy since leaving NSW in Season 2, and now I am back to make NXT the very best action people will see each week, and I have seen what has been going on. Of course, 2 times former US champion, of course.
Yes, of course, and he's going to pick off right where $1 Million left off.
And I have made 3 title matches for next week's show. The last one before Christmas, the NXT title match will be Kevin Owens against Rob Dundee. Jay Jones will take on Callie Wright for the North American title. And
those are already 2 huge matches signed off for next week.
And the women's title will be on the line when Charlotte Omega takes on Sophia Starr. So next week, matches is going to be stacked. And this is just the start for NXT and the peeps. We will be the place to be in wrestling.
Well, that is huge. And well, Charlotte Omega didn't actually have to go to Christian to sanction him. He's signed it off already.
Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, the shocks continue on. Tyson Mason, though, no longer a part of the $1 Million Corporation, out on his own, takes on the big boy, the big southern boy, Nathan Golden.
Tyson Mason is still going to be as dangerous as ever, despite what happened to the $1 Million Corporation.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the MMA expert, Tyson Mason.
So Tyson Mason is still as dangerous as ever, the MMA expert. And yeah, he was a member of the $1 Million Corporation before that group, well, unfortunately, ended up collapsing. But this man's going to pick up right where he left off.
Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Christian is back in NSW. We have not seen him since Season 2. The 2-time US champion is back here in NSW as the new GM. Tim, what is your initial reaction?
I think Christian, is a huge, pick for NXT as the general manager. I think he could do just as well as $1 Million Jason did. Could pick up right where he left off and do the right thing for NXT.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you have to think that NXT now going to be the land of the peeps. And Christian, well, if he's made 3 title matches for next week. Of course, we're going to see in our main event tonight in tag team action, Kevin Owens and Callie Wright take on Jay Jones and Rob Dundee. My goodness, that is going to be huge now, knowing what's going to happen next week.
Yeah, definitely going to be huge, serious ramifications in the tag team matchup for later on tonight. But what a match we have here. Tyson Mason taking on the big southern boy.
Yeah, Tyson Mason, of course. No $1 Million Corporation, of course. It's just him now. He's all by himself. But can he take out this boy? Ladies and gentlemen, he's a big southern boy. He's Nathan Golden.
Yeah, the big southern boy, Nathan Golden, who, well, he has no fear. He won't be, at all scared of Tyson Mason or the fact he's a knockout artist. I mean, you've got to give it to Nathan Golden. He doesn't back down from a fight. But, would you when you're the size of that man?
the thing you've got to think though here is this could be very important for Nathan Golden, of course. Get a win over Tyson Mason, and of course Christian is now going to be looking at everyone here in NSW NXT and be thinking, well, do you belong here? It's a new man. He's going to have different plans, of course, to what was in the place before, so you've got to impress him each and every time.
Yes, you do have to impress him each and every time to get a good put of Christian to, show him that you are truly NXT and you are a big star.
So here we go. Nathan Golden versus Tyson Mason. We are underway. As always, ladies and gentlemen, please do like and retweet the official NSW tweet to play Risk It for a Biscuit at the end of tonight's show. Also, why not make your own tweet and tell everybody where NSW is? Remember, still to come, we've got great action coming up. Of course, we've got the debut of, well, 1/4 of the most controversial group in wrestling at the moment. Of course, Brent Cole of Undisputed. He makes his debut against Blake Cruz here tonight. Also, as we say, we've got that tag team match coming up. And also, a little bit, Barbie Kendall is in action next as she takes on Liv Morgan.
Yeah, big matches, and yes, most controversial group. Yes, and wrestling. The announcement was made on Twitter and didn't seem to get a very good reception.
Yeah, I think a lot of jealous people out there that Undisputed signing for NSW NXT.
Oh no!
Oh god! Has the referees actually got insurance this year?
No.
Oh dear, that's not good.
They were supposedly meant to get insurance, but I demanded a bigger paycheck.
That's surprising. As a kick into the midsection here, look out. Wait there, you got a bigger paycheck, you're doing less shows.
Well, apparently someone called me the Brock Lesnar of commentary.
Of course, Brock Lesnar, of course. Really strange what happened to Brock Lesnar, of course, now on that cookery program on a Thursday night.
Oh, yeah. Is it just Cooking with Brock, or has it got a more inventive name?
I think that's the only one, I think it is. Very strange.
No, I know what it is.
What is it?
It's called Steak City, bitch.
As a...
Oh, goodness, that's a very interesting way to close on someone.
Sent into the corner. Oh, you got him. I thought he didn't, but he did. He got all of it.
He certainly got over it. Never got him right. I was just taking the fight to Tyson Mason. Oh, Dominator!
Big shot. Oh, nice miss. Oh, Tyson Mason quick to get Everett, but again, just doesn't seem to be getting any luck here early on. There's another reversal here. Big shots right into the bridge of the nose. And oh my God! And now, I think Nathan Golden's had enough.
I think he has. I think Tyson Mason's not quite used to that sort of stuff happening to him. But brings him down with a big southern choke slam.
Into the cover, hook of the leg. 2, 3, no!
Oh my goodness.
Tyson Mason showing that he's got a little bit more left in the tank.
Yes, certainly it showed he's got more left in the tank, that he's still got fight left in him. But is he just delaying the inevitable? Oh, get to the corner.
And now, went for the shot again against Mason with the kick into the midsection. Look at this. There's the big spinebuster. I was trying to think of the word. Thank you. Into the cover. Could he have put away the Southern boy with that big spinebuster? No, just a 2.
Just a 2 count. Tyson Mason looks like he's getting frustrated, but he can't get frustrated. Just got to keep on the offense.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Thumbs up. Thumbs down.
You know what this means?
I certainly do, for a Mason. Oh, wait. Teaster bomb.
Made me wait.
You made me wait.
That was some power, though. You've got to give Timmy the way he held him up there. Like, that's not an easy thing to do. He is not a small man. Into the cover.
Has he taken too long?
Yes, he has.
Yes.
The left shoulder up at 2. And you've just got to think, just dragging him away from the ropes has cost Tyson Mason maybe the victory.
It may have very well cost the victory. Look at that big shove away from Nathan Golden. And now, well, he's looking fired up. He wants to just continue the offense, get things back in his way. Oh my goodness, look at a big shot. And another.
Sends him into the corner.
Oh,
Bums
goodness.
And oh, the crossbody! Driving the air out of the MMA expert here. And now, again, looking for the Dominator. No, Mason!
No, wait!
Mason saw it coming. Spear! Oh my goodness, it almost put Golden in half. And that could do it.
He could do it as he put away Nathan Golden.
No! And again, Tyson Mason in disbelief that he's not won this.
Yeah, he's in disbelief, but he's just got to continue on the offense again. He can't get frustrated. He's just got to keep taking the fight to Nathan Golden.
Oh, a lovely rest hold in the middle of a match.
Of course, but no hard cam.
And look at Mike. You've seen his wrestle, but my goodness, I mean, Golden is struggling a bit here.
He is struggling, but all he finds a way out of it with a vicious jaw jacker there.
And now
and
again, Mason just saw it coming in this time.
Uh-oh.
I think we are looking at a second
Mason Easter bomb.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, could be that. Into the cover, hook of the leg. And Tyson Mason picks up the win here in NXT. And 14.5% of our Twitch chat got it right.
My goodness, well, the Twitch chat not doing well tonight. But Tyson Mason scores a big victory and he won't care about the fans not getting it right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Tyson Mason.
Got big time victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember, for Raw and SmackDown, our first pay-per-view is next Sunday. It's Christmas Carnage. You do not want to miss, which is already being lined up as a cracker, get it, of a show next Sunday night.
God damn it, Dave.
It was too easy. That's all I can say.
But yeah, I can't wait for Christmas Carnage.
Coming up next, Barbie Kendall was defeated by Sarah Logan. This week, she looks to bounce back against another member of the Riot Squad in Liv Morgan. It comes up next on NXT.
A huge match up here, and yeah, well, the numbers came yet again, not in the favour of Barbie Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, please welcome Barbie Kendall.
Yes, so well, last week was her debut for NXT and came up short against Sarah Logan. But can she get, a measure of revenge with a victory over Sarah Logan's friend, Liv Morgan?
And can, of course, if it could get a win over Liv Morgan, a former NXT Women's Champion, my goodness, if we're talking about trying to impress Christian, what would that do for Kendall?
I think it'd do huge things, so I would certainly have to impress Christian. But in the same way, you could say, well, Sarah Logan defeated Barbie Kendall, and if Barbie Kendall defeats Liv Morgan, this also, in a way, says a lot for Sarah Logan going forward.
It does indeed, you're absolutely right. And of course, the women's division has been shook up tonight with the return of Sophia Starr, who will get a title match next week.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge show for NXT next week. I can't wait for it. It is going to be one hell of an episode of NXT.
3 championship matches. But let's not forget about tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring, being accompanied by Sarah Logan and Ruby Riott. She is a member of the Riot Squad, Liv Morgan.
Yeah, as you put it, Liv Morgan is a former NXT Women's Champion, so we'd love to get up to those heights again. So a win over Barbie Kendall would have to impress Christian and get her, one step closer to a title opportunity. As that was a great camera angle.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Tim. I wouldn't be seeing stuff like that next to these 3 girls because they'll rip your head off.
That is very true.
The Riot Squad do not mess about, and as I say, with the added addition of Sarah Logan, it could be that this group is more dangerous than ever.
Yes, certainly, and I want neither of my heads ripped off.
That's disgusting. You are vile.
Yes, I am.
Here we go. Big shots by Kendall. Kendall has got to think that maybe she's got to impress a few people here tonight after coming up short last week and already starting very quick.
You're definitely starting very quick. That's what Paul Kendall needs to. She needs to learn, what mistakes she made last week and not make them this week against Liv Morgan and just keep on the offense.
I've got to say, a lot of hair in this match.
Yeah, a hell of a lot of hair.
Nope, nice block by Liv Morgan. Oh, there's the low drop kick. Maybe a good tactic taking out the taller Barbie Kendall, but Kendall coming straight back with the knee lift.
Yeah, big strike with the knee. And now, in between the legs.
Oh, going to crack a walnut. Oh!
Goodness.
And she hangs on into the cuff. That is so innovative, but not getting the 3 on this occasion.
No, but no, tried for a clothesline. Liv Morgan could see the coming and answers back with her own clothesline.
You have to think that you can't count Liv Morgan. She is so quick inside that ring. And, of course, she has that experience of being the NXT Women's Champion. Look out. Oh, and takes down Kendall.
Yeah, big takedown with that head scissors takedown. And, Liv Morgan is in control of the cover, but no hook of the leg, and Barbie Kendall easily able to kick out.
Somebody in our Twitch chat saying that the referee might feel out of place here with the lack of hair.
Yeah, space too. And Liv Morgan, did you see that big kip up by there? Just so quick. And he's able to catch Barbie Kendall off guard and a big jawbreaker.
Kendall could be struggling a bit here. And look at this, Liv Morgan with a toe hold. And, oh! My goodness, right to the hamstrings.
Yeah, just trying to break the hamstring, break the knee. And that is effective against someone like Barbie Kendall. Look at this, just a slap to the face. And now double Cobra Clutch.
Yeah, like the straight jacket and the knee right into the back. And Kendall, you have to say, has not, after a quick start here, has struggled against Liv Morgan's quickness.
He certainly has struggled here. And Liv Morgan firm control. Oh, nasty, just smashing Barbie Kendall's face into the mat. And oh no, Kendall catches Liv Morgan wherever she was attempting.
Look at this now, big clothesline by Kendall. Seeing if she can get some momentum going here. Nice kick into the midsection. And, oh, what a lovely DDT. And look, oh, now, come on. Sarah Logan getting involved. Referee turning around, but this may not affect Barbie Kendall in any way here.
Yeah, it may not.
And drills Liv Morgan into the floor. And, oh, come on.
Well, this
Sarah Logan again.
This is what the Riot Squad are perfect at doing. It's distracting a referee. And that's where the numbers games play such an effect.
This is ridiculous. You've got to be thinking here, ladies and gentlemen, that Kendall is not only facing Liv Morgan here, but she's facing the entire Riot Squad, which is unfair. But Morgan, with a rake to the eyes, and then takes Kendall into the corner.
Well, yeah, as I said, that's, the Riot Squad, that is their game plan to get the wins around here, is that numbers advantage. But look at that, Barbie Kendall so quick to get a big counter gain there.
Kendall, if she can, you can think, has had this match won already on one occasion, and now, well,
oh my!
I thought that was going to be the case.
Oh no!
What?
What is Barbie Kendall doing?
Oh my God, she is gonna fly!
Jesus!
She hit it.
She did hit it, but who did that hurt more? That was a nasty spill, but Barbie Kendall's back on her feet. I don't know how.
Kendall, now back in control, smashes Liv Morgan into the side of the ring. Hardest part of the ring,
Yeah, the hardest part, but all big thrust kick to the stomach of Barbie Kendall there, but all stupid, and there is barely any padding there.
A handful of hair has changed this again. Just when Liv Morgan thought she was getting back inside, thrown viciously back into. Wait a minute!
No, but Ruby Riott brings in a chair and is actually going to help Liv Morgan at all.
My goodness me. And now, look out. Kendall has her up. Drills her in. And that could do it. Kendall for the victory.
There's a cover here. Has she done it?
Yes, she has. Barbie Kendall. Yeah, she has defeated Liv Morgan here tonight.
A huge win for Barbie Kendall there tonight over Liv Morgan. Well, that chair had no place in this matchup.
And 63.2 of the Twitch chat finally got one right.
Good for them.
Good for them, but good for Barbie Kendall. A huge win here tonight, and you can see what it means to her. Her first victory on NXT, and she picks up the win over Liv Morgan here tonight.
Yeah, what a huge victory for Barbie Kendall. Well, still in the ring is still celebrating.
Yeah, well, a big win, of course. And what? Wait a minute!
Whoa.
No, turn around! Oh, vicious shot from Ruby Riott.
Oh, God, and well, she's not happy about Liv Morgan losing her matchup and has got some payback.
That is not on. Ruby.
It's all about sending a message.
It is indeed, and well, yeah, you should get out of here. That's disgusting.
You just don't get it, Tate. The Right Squad are all about the numbers game.
Wait a minute.
Putting the women in their place.
Tim, wait a minute here. Ruby Riott's not
still
done. Oh, come on. This is disgusting. Oh, come on now.
You just don't get it. The Right Squad are sending a message here tonight that they are not to be messed with. And Bobby Kendall is the sacrificial lamb.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to our next contest. That's disgusting. John Aaron is going to take on Flapjack Carter. This should be a very interesting matchup. Coming up next on NXT.
Big matchup here. And well, can John Aaron here bounce back after what happened in his match against Kevin Owens last week?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is known as Flapjack Carter.
Yeah, an extremely, twisted individual is Flapjack Carter. This is a big matchup for him because, well, I mean, if he defeats John Aaron here tonight, maybe Flapjack Carter can find himself with an opportunity against the likes of Kevin Owens.
Gotta tell you one thing, this guy freaks me out.
He freaks me out too. That's all part of the psyche of this man. It's all part of his mind games. It's to freak you out.
I still can't get over that vicious attack by Ruby Riott on Bobby Kendall. You just got to think that the Riott squad, Ruby Riott, very jealous of Bobby Kendall picking up the win tonight. There was no need for that at all, Tim.
There was every need. You said you don't get the Riott squad are about sending a message, putting the women in their place, and the Riott squad are about showing they're the dominant force here in the women's division.
Well, Flapjack Carter in the ring, but ladies and gentlemen, taking him on tonight, his opponent, he is John Aaron.
And say as last week that John Aaron did have a big time matchup against Kevin Owens, but for John Aaron, for him, he unfortunately came up short. He's got to find a way to bounce back and try and get a huge victory. And if he can defeat Flapjack Carter, they'll get him that step closer to trying to get into NXT title contention.
Yeah, very disappointing first week for John Aaron against Kevin Owens. But, as you say, it's all about that bounce back ability. And, well, as you said, defeating someone like Flapjack Carter, who picked up a win last week, would be huge.
So, would be huge. And I think John Aaron is the sort of guy, I don't think he's intimidated by the psyche of Flapjack Carter.
I forgot when the studio anyway, it makes no difference.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm not doing that again, remember? Burn my hand.
That was so funny.
Look at it, it's all bandaged up.
Well, you shouldn't try and run to the ring and fall over.
No, had the marshmallows ready in my hand. Had the stick ready, but I couldn't get there in time, so I don't know, it was stupid. I put my hand in fire and I got burnt. I wanted marshmallows.
You are crazy. Well, talking about, you could say, crazy Flapjack Carter in control here. And as you're saying, Tim, if Flapjack Carter can win here, that surely would put him maybe in maybe a next shot at Kevin Owens, or of course Rob Dundee, who are going to face off for the title next week. And look out!
Oh my goodness! And yeah, if Flapjack Carter continue with moves like that will get him one step closer. But a kick out by John Aaron.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, NXT returns to its usual Saturday night time slot of 11 p.m. UK time next week. Check Google or other search engines for your local time. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, that tonight NXT is brought to you by Florida Water. Fruity Florida Water. Get it in some good stores.
And some bad ones.
And also by Francis Yoga. Make sure you get stretched in places you've never been stretched before if you do Francis Yoga. Get it in some bad stores.
And some good ones.
John Aaron in control of Flapjack Carter here. Nope, swing and a miss. Yeah, maybe just a bit of commentator's curse.
Yeah, a bit of contest curse, and then follows it with a nasty Saito suplex. And John Aaron is in real trouble as well. Flapjack Carter with a nasty knee drop.
Got to be thinking. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the debut of Undisputed. Of course, 1/4 of Undisputed in Brent Cole. The most controversial group in all of wrestling at this moment. But here, John Aaron looking for the win. No, not going to get it on this occasion. You see, Tim, the build-up to the debut has been very, very, well, controversial to say the least. And look at this.
It certainly has. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
It's not even a Royal Rumble. Or Battle Royal.
No, it isn't, but oh no. John Aaron, what are you doing?
The NXT, we've seen it already for Kendall here tonight.
Oh my God, what has he got planned? No, wait a second.
No, well, that was very smart. Oh, but then maybe the taunt wasn't very clever. A big suplex.
Big snap at a suplex. And Flapjack got back in control. Yeah, he knew what was coming and he got back in the ring. And oh no, look. Good Lord. Talk about nearly decapitating yourself.
Gotta really watch that top rope. Oh,
goodness.
Jesus, what a stamp.
A big mushroom stomp. But look at this John Aaron. As I said, he's not intimidated by Flapjack Carter. And now he has him. Oh, that vicious suplex of his.
2. No! We have seen him put people away with that suplex. And now, looking this time maybe to fly from the top.
He's got something planned here. Something devastating. Oh, beautiful corkscrew moonsault.
Right into the cover. That's how quick he is. No, and still Flapjack Carter gets the shoulder up.
And Flapjack Carter still got the fight in him. He's not been put away just yet. Oh, but look at that standing corkscrew moonsault.
John Aaron has been very impressive in the offseason, and then coming into he was very upset with his performance against Kevin Owens last week. Said he looks to put things right here. And as you say, doing very impressive here against Flapjack Carter early on. As always, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick reminder, please do like and retweet the official NSW tweet to play Risk It for a Biscuit, with a chance to play Risk It for a Biscuit. But
super kick!
Wait a minute. Oh, right on the back of John Aaron, and that, ladies and gentlemen, could have just completely turned this match on its head.
It really could have, as a cover hook of the leg here. John Aaron could have been knocked out, but no.
And this time it's Flapjack Carter who's frustrated not to get the 3 count.
It's now him who wonders what he has to do to put away John Aaron. It could be just one more big move. It could be this.
Oh, the modified Rings of Saturn, and this could be the beginning of the end for John Aaron.
Oh, it really could. He's looking severe trouble. Can he escape this hold? Because I don't think he can get to the ropes. But no, Flapjack Carter released it.
Yeah, but how much damage has that done to John Aaron? That was a huge shot. No, there's that cutter. And now, look at this mocking John Aaron. But Aaron's back to his feet already, but he's looking the worse for wear. And Flapjack Carter continues the punishment.
Certainly doesn't. Look at that. Just a simple takedown there. And yeah, John Aaron is in real trouble here. He just doesn't seem to have a way to counter. Oh, no, wait. Commentator's curse.
Yeah, big shot again. But Aaron, look at this, looking for that suplex. Again, he connects. This time he doesn't go for the pin, but maybe the damage has been done. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. This time, John Aaron gets the job done. And, well, Twitch chat, 23.6.
Wow, well, they didn't put much behind John Aaron, but John Aaron gets the impressive victory here tonight over Flapjack Carter.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, John Aaron.
An impressive victory for John Aaron. Bounces back after last week's tough loss to Kevin Owens.
Yeah, indeed, and that's exactly what he needed to do here tonight. Well, look at this.
And speaking of...
Yeah, Kevin Owens has arrived at the NXT arena, ready for his match here tonight, and well, he will know that he has to defend his title in 6 nights, and well, this is shot just during that last match. Bobby Kendall, you can see the effects that that vicious chair shot had, making her way out of the arena here tonight. Kendall, well, you know she'll be looking for revenge against Ruby Riott down the road.
So she certainly will, but here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the moment you've been waiting for. Brent Cole, 1/4 of Undisputed, takes on Blake Cruz. It is coming up next, the most controversial group in NSW and wrestling history.
Certainly is, yeah. Everyone's been eyeing up Undisputed, sharing their opinions. Not many of them nice.
Yeah, a lot of people have been very shocked of Brent Cole's signing here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Australia, Blake Cruz.
Well, Blake Cruz, is he already mocking Undisputed?
Well, you could say that, of course. Blake Cruz was one of them people that wasn't very welcoming of Undisputed, having some very nasty words saying, look, you may be trying to have this buzz about you, but I tell you one thing, you come up in NXT and you're in a different world here tonight. I will prove you are nothing.
This is certainly the strong words of Blake Cruz. And you're showing absolutely no fear towards Undisputed and no love towards them, nothing but hate. Blake Cruz, will he eat his words?
Well, you have to say it. The man from Australia has never been one to keep his mouth shut in situations, but if he wins here tonight, my goodness me, will the hype be all that it is? Just hype?
It very well could be. Blake Cruz could be about to steal the hype of Undisputed.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent coming to the ring by Undisputed, he is Brent Cole!
As I said, we talk about, hype and everything, and there's certainly been hype between this group, between Undisputed as well. You can hear it. There are definitely fans of Brent Cole. Well, certainly controversy.
Well, you have to say one thing, Tim. I've never seen any... When this signing was announced earlier in the week, of course, Twitter exploded, and of course it seemed to be a lot of people jealous that the group had signed with NXT.
Yes, certainly, a lot of people wanted these guys. They wanted to sign up, but they couldn't get, their names down onto the contract, but it was NXT that were able to. We were the ones who got this group, and they're Undisputed, and they're in NXT.
And of course, led by Brent Cole, of course. And I was very shocked at a lot of the jealousy that went on, but of course, jealousy for them, great for us. And of course, here in NXT, we are ready to see the leader of Undisputed take centre stage.
Oh yes, certainly. But we say about this, this whole tradition with when you debut in NSW, you are meant to lose your debut.
It is. Well, if that is the case, then we will find out.
Look how much merchandise they already have, though.
Again, it seems to be an absolute winner for NSW, but here we go. I'm sure Blake Cruz would love to pick up the win here. You've just got to think, Tim, just the whole buzz around this Undisputed, it's been crazy.
It has been crazy. Yes, so much buzz, so much hype about Undisputed. Yeah, there's been people not saying good things about it, and I do see it's jealousy that they couldn't sign Undisputed.
Of course, it's been simmering all week, you could say.
They've definitely been simmering. And here we have the debut. Right now, well, it's not looking good for Brent Cole.
Well, look at this. So Joe Jacker takes down Blake Cruz, the Australian, as I said, who, again, was one of them people, not more jealous, more about saying, you may have, as we were talking about in the intro, that you may be here, you may have all this buzz about you, but when you get inside that ring, it's a completely different thing. And look at this by Brent Cole, firing off the shots, and now just dropping Blake Cruz across the top. And you can see Ryland Strong there on the outside, of course. You've got to be thinking, Tim, Undisputed, they've got a lot of pressure on them now to live up to this hype.
They certainly do have a lot of pressure to live up to this hype to really, make their name here as a part of NXT. They can't afford to really, have all this hype about being signed and then just whittle out and fade away.
But look at this, Blake Cruz coming back. Big shot again. Taking down Cole, but Cole quick again to just jaw jack and change. Nope, nice move away from Cruz into the corner. Nice clothesline. And oh, look at this, just a big hand round the throat.
Yeah, just a blatant choke here by Blake Cruz, but he's not one afraid to, disobey the laws and disobey the rules. Look at this big facebusters into a cover here.
No, not going to get even a 1 count on this occasion. You have to say.
What
Tim,
in? Oh God!
Goodness me, that could have easily broken arm. My goodness, could you imagine it on the first night that Cole is taken out by Blake Cruz? What would that mean for Blake Cruz?
Sure, that'd say a lot about him. I think they'd have to impress Christian and give Blake Cruz a huge opportunity, but really do badly for Undisputed.
Now just a kick in by Cole. And
oh God!
What a neck breaker into the cover. How quick is this? Could he pick up the win here? No. The left shoulder up by Blake Cruz. The Aussie's still in this.
They're still in this, but Brent Cole's looking to end this. Can he hit a last shot?
Looking to bounce off the ropes. There it is! We have a bloody cut, and we can have a win for Undisputed. No!
Oh, just a 2 count. And one thing I'll quickly say is, we said about earlier in the show about Riot Squad having a real numbers game and a numbers advantage. Well, Undisputed have taken that, and they have an even bigger numbers advantage.
Yeah, you've got to be saying that is very the case. And look at this! And look at this, Blake Cruz quick as a cat, looking for a submission win here.
Well, looking for one, but wait a minute, no, Brent Cole able to break out, but how much damage was done?
Don't know, was that Fish or have you seen it? No, it's
that's Kenny Fish.
Yeah.
Up on the apron.
Trying to get the referee's attention. Now look at this
Oh,
on the outside.
Those numbers.
That's what I'm saying. Look at them, sort of like making sure that Cole has the backup. Of course, the referee will be keeping an eye on all members of Undisputed. As Cruz not giving up here, but he has got to be careful.
He really has to be careful. This is what this whole ganging up, and that's what Undisputed will do. And many people won't like it, but that's what they get to do to send a message. Uh-oh.
But look at this. Cruz may be thinking, no, great block by Brent. And there's a super kick to follow it up. Right on the back of his head. Look how close the foot is to the rope.
Yeah, it's so close.
Doesn't matter. Brent Cole picks up the win. And Undisputed is off and running in NXT.
They certainly are off and running. What a victory for Brent Cole. It's Brent Cole, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, a huge win for Brent Cole here tonight. And I tell you one thing, maybe the hype is real. And 85.2 of our Twitch chat were right.
Well, the hype does seem to be real.
Talking about hype, ladies and gentlemen, what about this? Who is going to face King Oliver Bisping at Christmas Carnage? It's going to be one of these 3 men. Morgan Wolf, Crazy J or Zadlan. It's triple threat main event action on Tuesday night on Raw. You do not want to miss to find out who King Oliver Bisping will face in 7 days.
Certainly don't.
Coming up just 6 days before their title matches, of course. We're going to have some tag team action. Owens and Wright versus Jones and Dundee. It comes up next. It's your main event of NXT this week.
A huge main event here. What a matchup we have ahead of ourselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some tag team action? And are you ready for the North American champion? He is Jay Jones.
Well, Jay Jones does have quite the tag team partner for tonight in this matchup. A tag team partner like Rob Dundee. Well, of course, Jay Jones, I think maybe in this matchup he could have a slight advantage. Because Rob Dundee, of course, former NXT tag team champion.
Yeah, you've got to be thinking though, Jay Jones was viciously attacked last week by Callie Wright, of course. And of course, in 6 nights, he will put the North American Championship on the line against Callie Wright. One of 3 title matches next week. You have to think, tonight could be a huge night in getting momentum for that NXT show, the last NXT show before the Christmas and New Year break.
It's certainly going to be a huge night, and this matchup has serious ramifications behind, some serious momentum building going towards the next week's show.
Of course, Jones winning the North American title back in season 6. Now, as I look on the wiki, of course.
Lovely wiki.
105 days he has held that championship, the longest reigning North American champion. But is that going to come crashing down in 6 nights when he takes on Callie Wright?
No, very well could come crashing down. Yeah, the confidence of Jay Jones is certainly up there, as North American champion. But he can't afford to get overconfident. Otherwise, a man like Callie Wright will take advantage.
And ladies and gentlemen, his tag team partner from Scotland, please welcome Rob Dundee.
Yeah, I think when two of the fans summed it up perfectly. Avoid the Claymore if you can.
Yeah,
you definitely don't want to get booted by this guy.
The Scottish psychopath made his intentions known last week by attacking Kevin Owens, and you know that Rob Dundee is looking to take that North American Championship. Sorry, not North American Championship. Sorry, NXT Championship off Kevin Owens next week.
I'm certainly looking to do that. Of course, Rob Dundee, a former NXT Tag Team Champion. So could he add the NXT Championship to his list of accomplishments? Well, that is for, of course, next week to find out. As I said, this tag team matchup has serious momentum building. And will it be the team of Dundee and Jones who get momentum?
Well, so far, looking at our Twitch chat, 80% has gone for Kevin Owens and Callie Wright. 20% for Jay Jones and Rob Dundee. It doesn't look like the Twitch chat they've had a bad night in the betting anyway. They are not going for this team at all.
They're certainly not going for this and the team of Dundee and Jones, but you can't count out this team, As I said, there's a reason Rob Dundee is a former tag team champion. He knows how to tag team with the best of them.
I have to tell you one thing, Rob Dundee looks like he's got himself in some fantastic shape in the off-season, of course, and you know that he is going to be a big threat to Kevin Owens next week.
There certainly is, but Jay Jones himself looks in fantastic shape too.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents. Introducing first, he is the NXT champion, Kevin Owens.
For a fact, a man like Kevin Owens is not going to go down and had a fight. That includes in this tag team matchup, and of course, next week's title defense against Rob Dundee. Kevin Owens is the prize fighter for a reason. That's why he has the richest prize on NXT on his shoulder.
Yeah, in his second stint as NXT champion, Kevin Owens, of course, winning it back at All In the end of season 6. But I've got to say one thing, Tim. Next week, Rob Dundee is going to be a huge challenge for Kevin Owens.
There certainly is going to be a huge challenge, but Kevin Owens isn't the type of guy to back down from any kind of challenge. He is a fighter, and he'll look to defend that NXT championship.
Kevin Owens, really, one person that definitely doesn't care what the fans think or what anyone thinks to be saying. But, ladies and gentlemen, his tag team partner, please welcome Callie Wright.
It seems that Callie Wright has really found his place here as a part of NXT. When last season in season 6 he debuted on Raw, and it was a real struggle for him. He tried taking the UK Championship but just couldn't do it. But now look at him. He has an opportunity in the North American Championship. We could be looking at the next champion.
Well, Cali Wright made his intentions known by winning that triple threat match last week with Blake Cruz and Brian Diaz. And of course, we seen later on in the show attacking Jay Jones after his loss to the Velveteen Dream, Travis Soule, but then was stopped by Travis Soule from doing further damage.
Yeah, it was a very interesting situation, to see happen in front of us. And I've got to wonder what Travis Soule's thinking about the fact that Cal right here has this one-on-one opportunity at the championship.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway. Main event time. And Jay Jones goes straight after the referee. And Kevin Owens, the North American champion and the NXT champion, to start things off.
Oh.
I do believe, Tim, if I'm right, this is the first time that both the North American champion and the NXT champion has been in the same ring.
No, I believe that is correct. And yeah, we're getting champion versus champion right now. Of course, in a tag team match, but it's great to see here on NXT.
Jones, the North American champion, starting very hot here. Bloody Sunday!
Oh, nasty from Jay Jones, who's in firm control of Kevin Owens now. And now, look at the strength here.
And you know that Jay Jones will be wanting to put last week's defeat to Travis Soule behind him. We'll need to get some confidence building towards that big title match next week. And ding!
Oh, the penis! And that's gonna really hurt. And yeah, we'll want to put that defeat behind him to Travis, of course. A lot of controversy surrounding, of course. People, of course, mentioned how Travis Soule won with the use of brass knucks. But a win's a win.
You talk about someone who's got themselves in a completely different shape for season 7, and that is Cali Wright. He looks so much bigger than we've seen him, of course, and that's what an off-season can do. If you put in the effort, it can change your whole outlook here in NSW. And, well, Cali Wright taking it to the North American champion. We'll see this matchup in 6 nights.
We certainly will get a little preview here, and no. But no, Jay Jones blocks it and delivers a suplex of his own on the outside.
Jay Jones so fast, so quick. As I said, the longest reigning North American champion. But look at this. Cali Wright, that's for a big man. He can also move very quickly.
So he certainly can. His offense is explosive. It's quick and very technical, as we're seeing here. It's working over the leg of Jay Jones, and that is smart against a high flyer.
Referee up to a 7 count here. We could be in danger of a count out here.
Yeah, we really could. This Cali Wright here. No, but Jay Jones fights out of it, and he needs to get back in the ring. Don't do a Seth.
Nope, he's in at 9. That was very quick. I seen that could be coming here. And look out, Cali Wright takes down Jay Jones with a huge clothesline.
Certainly does, but look at this. Jay Jones with a nasty uppercut, but can't take advantage.
And again, Cali Wright showing his strength there with a huge forearm. And now look at this. This is just strength.
It certainly is. That is huge strength from Cali Wright. And that is what he's showing here as...
Look out.
Jay Jones.
He did the deal.
He did a Falcon deal. Pin him.
But again, dragging him from the ropes. Could this be giving Jay Jones a chance to kick out here into the cover? Rob Dundee quick in. He knew that... You know that you could never kick out of it.
Oh dear.
Kevin Owens takes out Malcolm. I told you they need insurance.
No, they're not getting any.
Look at this.
Oh no, pump handle into a power slam.
My goodness, Jay Jones falling off here. And Dundee again will have to come in and break this up here. Jones in all sorts of trouble. And look at this. Cali Wright takes down Rob Dundee. And Dundee is now out of this match. And Jay Jones could be in a lot of trouble here.
He really could be. He is looking in serious trouble. As look at that, just stomps the knees into the mat and more work on her legs. And again, that is just so smart of Cali Wright.
Now, Jay Jones fighting out of the corner. Look out. German suplex, and he hangs on.
He's hung on. Oh, wait a minute. Into a dragon suplex.
Jones for the 3rd time.
And now a straight jacket.
My goodness, that is impressive power from Jay Jones. If he could pin Cali right here, what would that do for his confidence? Into the cover, but only a 1 on this occasion.
Just a 1 count. It'll do massively for the confidence of Jay Jones if he can pin Cali right here, but Sam goes for Cali right, but big whiplash.
Now into the cover, hold on, there's 2, and Jay Jones has pinned his challenger next week.
Oh my goodness, so we're talking about confidence, and that's going to be huge for the confidence of Jay Jones going towards his title defense next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest, the North American champion Jay Jones and Rob Dundee.
That's a huge victory for both these two. They get the momentum going towards next week's episode of NXT.
And only 22% of the chat were right.
22? Oh man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a way to end the show this week. Christian's in charge, and we are going to now be 6 nights away from 3 title matches on next week's NXT, the last before the Christmas and New Year break. As always, Tim, say goodbye to the fans.
Goodbye, fans.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen, from Dave Easton and Tim Price. Thanks so much for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. And as always, remember to join us.